Hi friends, my name is Shar, my pronouns are she, her, and today I have a super spicy core workout for you. So you can do this on its own or you can add it at the end of a workout as a spicy little finisher. You are gonna need your Pilates ball. If you know me, you know this is my favorite tool. So grab that, keep it on hand. We're gonna get right into it today. So if you have not yet warmed up, if you have not yet grounded yourself in your room, I'm gonna invite you to do that on your own. We're gonna get right into it. So make your way down onto your mat, my friends. Grab onto that ball. You're gonna roll your way down onto your mat, and let's take a quick little pelvic rock here just to get us settled. So heels of the hands on the hip bones, fingertips to the pubic bone. Inhale, arc your lower lumbar spine, your low back to breathe into the front line of your body. And then exhale, shushing breath, scoop through the core, start to get that core ready to work. It's gonna be put to work for sure as you lengthen into that imprint, drawing your tailbone towards your heels. Two more just like that. Inhale, arc, open up, breathe into the front line as you arch that lower lumbar spine. And then exhale, shushing breath, scoop through the core, lengthen that tailbone towards your heels in your imprint. Now remember, you can keep your neutral or your imprint at any time during our practice today, whatever is gonna give you more stability in your hips and your pelvis. You're gonna grab onto that ball, you're gonna right away place it in between your knees. Bring those hands down beside you on the mat and actively press into those knees here, my friends. Reach those fingertips up towards the sky and then pull those fingertips away from you, pull those shoulders away from your ears. Push those feet into the earth, big breath in. Exhale, tuck the chin towards the throat, ab curl, actively press those hands down beside you, hovering those hands above the mat, reaching those fingertips towards your heels. Inhale, lower back down, breathe. Exhale, like you've got two beach balls under your hands, actively press those arms down, reach. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, press, reach, hold it here. Little pulses up, think rib to hip. Go for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back down. We're gonna add a double leg lift. We're moving quickly here today, friends. So squeeze that ball, big breath in. Exhale, press those arms down, both legs come to tabletop. Breathe, hover those hands, reach those fingertips away from you, actively point through those feet. Inhale, lower those legs down, reach those arms back above your shoulders. Exhale, lift, press, actively press those arms. Inhale, bring the head, neck, and shoulders back down. Last one. Exhale, press, lift. Hold it here. Squeeze the ball. Little pulses. Go 8, go 7, go 6, and 5. Go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Grab onto that ball, my friends. Reach those hands back overhead. Good. Now you're going to bring that ball to the right leg. Your right hand is going to press into that ball right away. Reach those fingertips towards the sky. That arm is active in the ball, so we're not just placing it there to hold it in place. We are actively pushing into that arm. Hold it here. Those knees are right over top of the hips. Inhale, lengthen through the glutes and the hamstrings on that left leg. As you reach that left leg away from you, left arm comes overhead. Push into the ball. Exhale, pull it through center. Inhale, reach, breathe. Exhale, pull it through center. 2 more. Inhale, reach, breathe. Exhale, pull it through center. Last one. Inhale, reach, breathe. Exhale, pull it through center, hold center. Now, you're gonna bring yourself up off of the mat. You're gonna bring that left hand behind the head. You're gonna replace that right hand with your left elbow. So now we're squeezing that ball into our knee with our opposite elbow. Bring that right hand behind the head, and then inhale, reach that left leg long away from you. Now hold here, see if you can deepen that rotation. Pull that right elbow away from you. Hold it here. Good, now keep the upper body still. Bring that back leg back in. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, bring it back in. 2 more. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, bring it back in. Last one. Inhale, reach it long. Hold it long. Little pulses into that ball. Go 8 and 7 and 6. Keep it small. Go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back in. Right hand to the ball. Lower your head all the way back down. Bring that ball over to your left side, my friends.
Actively press that left hand into the ball. Reach that right hand long away from you. Good. Now make sure those knees aren't coming all the way into your chest, my friends. We want to keep the work in our abs. Push into that left hand. Inhale, lengthen through glutes and hamstrings. Reach that right leg, right arm long away from you. Exhale, pull it through center. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, pull through center. 2 more. Inhale, reach it long. Actively push into that ball. Exhale, come center. Last one here. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, come back through center. Hold center. Tuck the chin to the throat. Lift that head, neck, and shoulders up off of the floor. Now twist the upper body towards that left leg. Push that right elbow into the left knee. Reach that right leg long away from you, pushing into the ball. See if you can deepen that rotation. Wrap that left elbow back. Pull that knee in. Hold the squeeze of the ball. Reach it long. Breathe. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. Inhale, reach, breathe. Exhale, pull it in. Last one here, friends. Inhale, reach, breathe. Hold it here. Lengthen through the toes. Little pulses up. Go 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back through center. You can tell by my squeaky voice that I am struggling here. Good. Bring that ball in between your feet here, my friends. I lied. Bring it into your hands to start. Let's reach those legs long away from us. Point those toes towards the sky, and then flex those heels away from your calf. Drive those heels towards the sky. Anchor your sits bones down. Good. Pull those shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Now exhale. Lift your upper body up off of the floor, keeping those sits bones anchored and keeping that neck neutral. Good. Lower yourself back down. Breathe. Exhale, lift it up. Upper abs. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Try not to lead with the head as you lift here. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. Little pulses up. Go 8, 7. Scoop of the core. For 5. Go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now you're going to bring that ball in between your feet. Bring those hands back down to the earth. Bend those legs to start. Come into a tabletop position. Good. Reach those fingertips long away from you. Push into that ball. Now inhale, reach those legs long away from you. Actively press into those arms. Exhale, pull through center. Good. Inhale, push into the ball. Reach the legs away from you. Exhale, pull through center. Careful not to let those knees come all the way into the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull through center. Last one. Inhale, reach it long. Now hold it long, my friends. You're going to rotate to bring that right heel on top of the left. Switch it out. Bring it center. I'm going to lose my ball. Adjust if you need to. Rotate. Come center. And switch. And switch. Go for 2 and 1. Hold it here, hold it here. Little pulse of the ball. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. Go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend those knees into your chest here, my friends. Let's bring that ball back in between our knees. Squeeze that ball into your knees. Hold it here. Those feet are a little bit higher than your knees. You're actively squeezing into the ball here. Now, keep those hands planted firmly into the mat. You're going to roll onto your right hip here. That left hip is going to come up to the sky. Rotate yourself over to the side. Now, careful not to shorten the distance between your rib and your hip here. Keep it nice and long. You can bring those arms a little wider if you need to. Exhale, come through center. Same side. Inhale, roll it over. Breathe. Exhale, come through center. 2 more. Inhale, roll it over. Breathe. Exhale, come through center. Try not to let those shoulders pop up off the ground. Roll it over. Breathe. And come all the way back through center. Other side, my friends. Inhale, shoulders stay planted. Hands are active. Reach those knees over to the side. Breathe. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, roll it over. Thinking about rolling your right hip up, left hip down. Exhale, come through center. 2 more. Inhale, breathe, reach. Exhale, come center. Last one. Inhale, breathe, reach. Exhale, come all the way through center. Bring that ball into your hands. Lower those feet down. Let's roll all the way onto our side, my friends, and roll all the way onto your front side. You're gonna bring that ball underneath your hands, reach those legs long away from you, pulling through the toes, reaching them in opposite directions from your hands. Ever so slightly tuck that chin in towards the throat, one hand on top of the other on that ball. Now actively pulling your toes away from your body, letting those heels fall naturally towards each other, those toes point out to the outer corners of the mat. Take a big breath in here, my friends. And then as you exhale, you're gonna roll that ball towards your chest, keeping your arms nice and straight, ever so slightly lifting through that spine. So very important, we're not dumping into our low back here, my friends. We're not cranking our neck back. We're looking down towards the earth. We're breathing. Lower it all the way back down. Good. Get that nice extension in the spine to balance all that flexion we did. Exhale, roll that ball, push into the earth. Breathe. Reach it all the way back long. 2 more. Exhale, roll it all the way back up. And lower it back down. Last one. Keep pulling those toes in opposite directions. Exhale, roll it all the way back up. And lower those hands back down. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Forehead comes down to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, scoop through the core. Slowly bring yourself back into your shell stretch, rounding through the spine. Deep, deep, deep scoop of the core. And exhale, slide those hands all the way towards your knees. Slowly roll yourself all the way back up. My friends, I hope you enjoyed that quick little burn. I know I'm going to feel that tomorrow. I hope you do too. And I'll see you next time on the mat.